Welcome back to my channel. This is Old New Dude with theories and tinfoil of Game of Thrones and beyond. If you're the one or two people that have seen the earlier videos, thank you. um, Tower of Joy. That gets a lot of people thinking. There's a lot of speculation. And might as well throw my hat in the ring before Winds of Winter come out. Tower of Joy. Is it in Dorne? Did it happen in Dorne? Or did it happen in Winterfell? Well, they might have met in Dorne, but I think everything else that transpires happens in Winterfell. So here's the deal. We hear that Ned can't remember quite hardly anything from it. He has a fever dream. And Sir Arthur Dayne would have killed him if not for Howland Reed. Okay. Well, if you watch my first video, think that Sir Arthur Dayne is glamored. Is actually Prince Rhaegar. Still holding on to that one a little bit. Whatever happened there, the rest of the men that were with Ned were killed to protect the secret. And Prince Rhaegar, glamored as Sir Arthur Dayne, was going to kill Ned to protect the secret too. But Howland Reed jumped up and said, "Hey, oh, wait. I can erase his memory. He's a green seer. He's something." But that saved Ned's life. So, sorry, Arthur Dayne would have killed him if not for Howland Reed. There, that takes care of that. So, what happened at the Tower of Joy? Who was born there? I heard John. Don't believe that. Sorry. Dany's a prime suspect. I think there were 3 babies born. Sorry. The dragon must have 3 heads. And at the time they were born, Rhaegar's other 2 kids are dead. So, dragon must have 3 heads. I think there's 2 sets of 3-headed dragons out there, but we might touch on in this video. So, prime suspect number 1 is Dany. Suspect number 2 is Fagon. Suspect number 3 is Val. My theory is Val was born first, making her the older sister. Then you got Fagon that came out, and you got Dany that came out. Because Aegon the Conqueror had a older sister for wife number 1, and a younger sister for wife number 2. You got the Stark traits that are associated with Val. The gray, blue eye. I don't know the color. I know the eye colors are gray or something. They do change color like Ned's. You got the honey colored hair, which, in my opinion, brown and white might make honey, or silver. And then you got Fagon with the Targaryen looks, and you got Dany with the Targaryen looks, which I'm still on the fence about Dany. It might be somebody else. I mean, Mira is a possibility because she's in that age group. And when you get the what she looks like through Bran's chapter, I mean, small, sly, brown hair. I mean, I don't know if we get her eye color or not, but kind of like Arya, right? Small, sly. We'll circle back to Arya here in a minute. I don't think that Lyanna Stark is dead either, which she and Ashara Dayne are my suspects for Lemore. I know Lemore is just super hot, and Tyrion can't stop thinking about her. And in Bravos, one guy tells Arya that she could be a courtesan. I mean, a courtesan, whatever it is. Them high price hookers. So I'm assuming that as Arya gets older, the more beautiful she becomes, just like the actress that plays it, Mickey Williams. Gorgeous woman. I'm 50, it not sound creepy or anything. So yeah, the older Lyanna would have gotten, she was Ned's older sister, I believe. So Lamore being, I know I'm off topic here, but I told you, ask my wife, I'm stupid. The older Lyanna got, the more beautiful she got. Same as Arya. The older she gets, the more beautiful she gets. So yeah, she'd still be a suspect for Lamore. I'm on the fence on that one. Which her staying with Fagon, which would be her son, would make sense. But yeah, getting back to the Tower of Joy. So 3 heads of the dragons were born there. There's prophecy. They have to protect the secret of whatever the Kingsguard still being alive, going north, the protection of getting things ready for the Battle of Dawn. I would think that would be high on Prince Rhaegar his list. He's got, which my theory about the switch, you probably throw Oswald Went as the one that went south instead of Sir Arthur Dayne, but we'll get it on that in a different video when we start talking about 3 guys up north that are the Kingsguard and Prince Rhaegar. But they're protecting that secret. I mean, you got a lot riding on this. And just like Tywin, you don't let people in that don't need to be in. So, I mean, you're just the battle for the dawn. I mean, you don't leave that up to chance. You don't leave that up to some drunk guy in the bar or anything. So they killed the people that were with Ned, except for Alan Reed. Sorry, it's been a long day. So yeah, they killed all of them, and they're going to kill Ned too to protect the secret, because apparently, I mean, everything that's going on up there, Brandon's betrayal, Lyanna's betrayal, Mormont's betrayal. There's a lot of betrayal going on, and I'm assuming that Ned is just shits and giggles about all his dad and brother dying over all this stuff. So he might not reacted to as nicely as you would think. So yeah, I mean, Prince Rhaegar possibly wanting to kill Ned to protect the secret. Alan Reed saying, "No, I can erase that part of it. We can put the image in of the Tower of Dorne down in Dorne, or Tower of Joy down in Dorne. The men dying there, that would explain their deaths. That would explain why there's no bodies. That would kind of explain. But yeah, that's what Ned remembers. It's because that's what Howard Reed put in his head. So yeah, all right, suspects. I mean, yeah, that's my 4 suspects, because those are the 4 people that we've met. Because I doubt Winds of Winter is going to throw in another character that might be born in the Tower of Joy. Because if George does that, then he's a master. He could piss everybody off that's been coming up with theories for the last 20 years. But no, I mean, you got Dany, Fagon, Val, and Mira. Which is a theory out there that Ashara Dayne is in the neck. And you got the theory that she's Lamore. But yeah, I mean, that's the Tower of Joy in a nutshell. I mean, what we've been told and led to believe about the Tower of Joy is just all BS. I mean, you got to kind of forget what you think you know, and think of it. How would this work out for this story? And not necessarily go, because George had said he's used unreliable points of view characters. So you just erase everything you see in that fever dream. So there's that one. Let's see what else we touch on. we go a little bit further in Lemoore. Yeah, I mean, I lean towards the because I mean the eye colors you don't get that on Lemoore. So if it's purple, it's the Chardonnay. If it's the gray eyes of Hal Stark, then it's Liana. So I don't buy that Ned took Liana's body all the way to King's Landing for him and Robert to bond over it. I know there's a picture of it, but a drawing. And that would be why she's buried there, because she was already there. And in my first video, we got the reasons Dawn was returned to Starfall is because Prince Rhaegar, I mean, he wanted that sword. He didn't want to I mean, he'd given up his title of Sword of the Morning basically to protect mankind, even though he needed the sword up there, but he don't want that sword to fall into the wrong hands because it's not, it's very, very special. It's like a caliber. It's got a purpose. It's Lightbringer. So yeah, it's for the next Sword of the Morning, which would be Jon. He's Dane on his mother's side, but yeah, it's just a short video compared to some of the other ones. That's it. That's my theory. That's what I think about Tower of Joy. Like it, love it, leave it. I ain't knocking nobody else's theory. The two people that watch this, leave a comment. I ain't running out of theories yet. It's just it's a whole lot nicer to bounce ideas back and forth. Because in my household, I got one person, 25-year-old son that I can bounce ideas off of. But when I go to sleep at night, I return to Westeros. Daydreaming during the day is Westeros. Read the books 4 times. I have memory problems, but I've read the books 4 times. I've watched the show, not counting season 8, 5 times. But I tend to fiddle once you get past it's like season 5. I mean, after that, it's not. I mean, shows, books. I ain't bitching about either one. Like I said before, with the show, you got to see the people on the screen. You got to see dragons fly and breathe fire. I mean, did it follow the books? No. I mean, after it deviated, starting basically with season 3, I mean, you definitely tell it's the butterfly effect. I mean, it's not gonna, the books and not gonna end up like the show. We're like with the theories that Jon was the baby that was born. Well, George R. Martin asked D&D who he thought Jon's parent or mother was, and they answered. And as far as I know, we don't know the answer they gave. And as far as I know, Georgia actually said they got it right. But if they had an idea on it, meant they read the books, or at least book 1. So good. And then with the non-Fagon in the show, I mean, they had to merge. I had left a comment on somebody's video, and they were like, Jon can't inherit Winterfell. He has no rights to it, and all that. I'm like, Jon in the books, it ain't been determined what he is. So I mean, I think he's the only trueborn son to Ned Stark. So he's the rightful Lord of Winterfell, Warden of the North, King of the North. I've said before that the powers that be, the old powers, the bloodlines, they don't care about the crown on the head. As far as they're concerned, all Starks. The leading Stark, the heir to Stark, is the King of the North. And when you're waiting to be made king, you're a prince. I mean, he might be the prince that's promised. So it's. I think the 3 heads of the dragon aren't actually the prince that was promised. I think it's a different person. I think it's Gendry, but that's way out there tenfold. I mean, I made a special hat for when I came up with that idea. Used the whole roll of Lumen. So that's it. That's about normal time for one of my little stupid videos. Please leave a comment. I don't care if you like, don't care if you subscribe. But yeah, leave comments. I definitely appreciate it. So I can bounce back ideas. You got a good idea, I'll definitely talk about it on the next video. Even ideas that are off of comments that I make on other videos, I talk about on the videos. So, all right, this has been Old New Dude. Temple, long day. Yeah, theories and temple of Game of Thrones and beyond. And I appreciate you watching this video. It's a little scatterbrained compared. Actually, all of mine are pretty scatterbrained, but this one might be just a little bit more scatterbrained than normal. But I appreciate it. Let me know what you think about the theory, and stay safe. Hope you're doing well, and have a good day.